So Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is less than 2 months away from release. I can't remember how many days exactly, but it's less than 2 months away. But some people aren't sure of some of the things in the game. So I just want to go through everything that we do know that not many people do know about or seem to forget about. And yeah. So the first thing that we're going to go through is characters. You might see some of the characters here are blacked out, and that's because I feel like they have a very high chance of being base roster, but if they're not base roster, they have a 100% chance of being DLC. So to save me going over the blackens here, just watch my previous video about the final 5 characters. These are those 5, so if you want to learn more about them, go to that video. But the actual newcomers that have been revealed, Inkling was revealed with the beginning of the game. Like, when the game was revealed, they revealed Inkling. Ridley was next, and then we got Simon Belmont from Castlevania, King K. Rool from the Donkey Kong franchise, and Isabelle from Animal Crossing. Oh, and I also forgot to mention that Inkling from Splatoon and Ridley are from Metroid, if you didn't know that already. But the blackens here, Geno from Mario RPG, Incineroar from Pokemon Sun and Moon, and Steve from Minecraft. These are the original fighters. I just think they have a very high chance of appearing in the game of some form as unique fighters. And on the right we have Echo Fighters. So we got Ken as one of the blackened and Shadow as the other blackened. Like, for more information, like I said, go to the other video on them. I got no information on them otherwise. Daisy was revealed to be the first ever new Echo Fighter. Daisy is the one people tend to forget about when they're talking about Echo Fighters. Essentially, the first characters revealed as Echo Fighters were Lucina and Dark Pit, but because they're not newcomers, they're not here. This is only new characters. So Daisy is new, and then the next Echo Fighter we got was Richter Belmont from Castlevania. Then after him we got Prince Chrom from Fire Emblem. I'm pretty sure it's Prince Chrom, but it could just be Chrom, I don't know, I'm not a Fire Emblem guy. Then we got Dark Samus, promoted from Assist Trophy. Shadow, I think, will have the same fate. But now we move on to characters I specifically want to talk about. And it is these 5, I guess. Probably more than 5. But Inkling, people were a bit confused on the ink system, so I thought I'll elaborate on that. To refill the ink, you have to shield and hold B, I think, and that's what you do to refill the ink. Because he is more of a run and gun style character. Cloud, everyone hated Cloud in Smash 4 because of how broken he was. Not as bad as Bayonetta, but still, everyone wanted him to be banned in doubles. Cloud, he got nerfed, so a lot of people are going to be happy about that, but some people are going to be incredibly pissed about it. And by getting nerfed, they nerfed his limit, so you can only hold on to it for 15 seconds, but they also buffed it so that you can see it all the time. Sonic the Hedgehog, a lot of people were a bit iff about Sonic in Smash 4 because of how campy he was and everyone hated it. Now, don't hate me, I am a Sonic main, but I'm more of an aggressive one. I don't camp, I'm not a campy character. But Sonic has been nerfed for his camping abilities, but he's got good buffs in his offensive abilities, especially his homing attack. That got a massive buff, because that was incredibly weak before. Now it's extremely powerful. But with Sonic, I don't really want to elaborate much, but offensive Sonic mains have got a gift from the gods. Campy Sonic mains aren't as happy. But there is one more thing I will tell you about Sonic. I am sorry. Sonic is still a campy character. He is still going to be a campy character. If you have seen the footage, yes, most aggressive Sonic mains are in the footage, but if you've seen campy Sonics, they're not as good, but they are still very campy. So be aware of those. Pokemon Trainer, or Charizard to be specific, talk about the buffs he's got. Of course, Charizard got nerfed by switching into Pokemon Trainer, but the stamina and type advantage things have been completely removed. Thank God. Another thing about Pokemon Trainer is that you can switch mid-air now, and switching is a lot quicker. And yeah, Pokemon Trainer is a ton better in this game. I can see a few people maining him now, because they might want to main Squirtle, Ivysaur, or Charizard. And you might notice that I put Richter and Chrom there, because this is Echo Fighters as a whole. These characters open the boundaries for Echo Fighters massively, because Richter shows us that third-party echoes can happen, and Chrom shows us that echoes don't have to be a direct clone, basically albeit confirming Shadow at this point. And obviously Ken would be a 100% echo, no unique moves, a complete clone of Ryu, could be an alternate costume for all I care. Like, honestly, I can see Ken as an alternate costume more than an Echo Fighter, to be honest. But that's not that I can't see Ken. I can see him making an Echo Fighter a lot, but I can also see him as an alternate costume, so he could be one of the two. Shadow, though, definitely going to be another character. Now, another thing I want to talk about is Final Smashes before we move on to the next part. Final Smashes, you don't control them anymore, well, or you do partially, but they always get straight to the punch now. There's also that mini Final Smash thing, but we're not talking about that. There's also Stage Morph, but I'll talk about that more in a minute. This is about characters. The Final Smashes are pretty much instant at this point. Like Sonic, you don't control Sonic anymore. He flies around the screen, you move up and down to control where he's flying. He does a lot more damage. His Final Smash is better, if you can control it. And yeah, I don't know about anybody else's Final Smashes, like Wario's has gotten a massive change as well. Bowser's has gotten a change. But yeah, that's it for characters. Right, moving on to modes and features. On the topic of stages, there is 108, and there's also Stage Morph, so you can have 2 stages and it switches between which one. I'm pretty sure you can mix and match with Omega stages as well. Then we've got this so-called Spirits mode. We have no idea what that's going to be, but a lot of people think it's going to be a story mode of a mixture between Melee and Brawl's Subspace, like Melee's Adventure mode. But I can't really say much on Spirits, but it seems to be an alternate to like Subspace, I guess, but not as deep and complex as that. And on with Amiibo. Amiibo is something I want to talk about, because this is something I know for a fact not a lot of people know about. Any variant of an Amiibo, so say 8-Bit Mario from the Mario Maker franchise of Amiibos, like you can see I've got that exact Mario Amiibo right there. But any variant of a character Amiibo will work. So Yarn Yoshi classifies as Yoshi. Mario Maker Mario still classifies as Mario. You know, that kind of thing. Wedding Mario, still Mario. That all works. So, hooray for that. I'm pretty sure Detective Pikachu's Amiibo also functions as Pikachu as well, so that'll be fun. But I'm pretty sure that's all I have to talk about in this episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.